Hey, what's up, everybody? Uh, right now I'm gonna be reading one of my poems that I feel like I want to perform on a stage or a platform of some sort. So I will be reading this poem in order to help myself and in order for you to have an idea of some of the stuff that I do, some of the stuff I write about. Um, this poem is called "The Journey of the Senses." It's a very long poem, so I suggest you get real comfortable, maybe pop some popcorn, get a soda, drink some coffee so you stay awake through the whole thing because I don't want you to fall asleep. That's the least thing I want. All right. So hopefully you enjoy this very much, and hopefully you take something away from this. If you don't, I'm not that good of a poet. If you do, I'm amazing. But if you like this, please thumbs up. If you don't like it, thumbs down. And I'll just start. Here we go. A Journey of the Senses. This is just a reading, by the way. This is not the performance, all right? Hopefully I will learn it in order to be able to perform it. It's so nice not to hear you talk, to stare at your mouth and imagine words coming out. Profound, deep images, glimpses of your intellect, retrospect of you. I see you. Physical, mental, spiritual, a song that says nothing, instrumental beats, orchestras and symphonies, my ears flooded with waves of pitch and clicks and claps and snares that kick. Strings from violins make reference to your speech when you are speechless, soundless, with boundless potential to have me pour out with emotion, just to stare at that mouth that doesn't move. I groove motionless so I won't miss these seconds of bliss. I've heard people sign louder than this. Whispers more muted than dog whistles and screams louder than banshees echo on my sonar, and you are every bleep on my screen. Your vocal cords vibrate, causing the walls of my inner ears to crumble, and you haven't said one word. But I've heard everything I want to hear. It's not that we have nothing to say, just enjoying the silence that time is bringing our way, letting my imagination carry me away. It's more fun to try and figure out what you're thinking, not missing any moments, so I'm never blinking. And your mind has got me sinking into your dreams and thoughts. I'm buried deep, suffocating and breathing, inhaling your way of being, seeing you, seeing what you're seeing, and see me. I'm staring at myself through your eyes, so now I can see exactly what you see in me. Optical pleasure measured through your retina, the right side seeing the most eye-catching beauty, the other looking at me. I left you looking at the man who stands before you, he whose eye adores you, staring at mirrors of ourselves through glassy-eyed reflections, blurred for protection like closed lids of lashes. You invade my auditory and optical senses, causing weakness in muscles because of the lack of oxygen you cause by being so breathtaking. I take deep breaths through my nostrils to restore my strength, and a particle of your smell sinks in my nose. I drool, but to sound cool, I'll say I began to salivate. You intoxicate me with your aroma, the opposite of toxic. Your pheromones, so erotic, plagues my scent receptors, the opposite of bubonic. I want to live, got me love drunk, no need for gin and tonic. Very ironic when I'm the anti-alcoholic. My hand reaches out to your hand that demands to feel your fingerprints. I stroke the tick. I stroke the tick. I stroke the tip of your index, coming across the abstract grooves as I do, so through your touch alone I can ID you, caressing your flesh with my nail, raising bumps on your skin, causing the same sensation within. Delicate and soft, I'm at a loss for the exact thing I don't want you to say. Words. I feel I am not worthy of this feeling. But you return the same contact, contacting my inner child. The hair on my arm alarmed by your warmth. Butterflies flapping around my stomach. The wind from the wings seeps out my pipes, exhaling. You cause me. You control my ability to release and take in air. We cannot contain ourselves any longer, so we embrace each other tightly, like two people would if they hadn't seen each other for years or decades, enslaving. But please don't free me. Strongly grasp, attaching ourselves permanently. I'd be ripped apart if you ever decided to leave. I'm tearing of the thought of grieving. Our mouths finally open. The lines of your neck touch my chin, and I turn my head slightly to kiss and lick. My tongue has never tasted before this. I slide my way down from your jaw to your collarbone. Those alone made my buds want for more. I suck lightly enough not to leave a mark on your epidermis, so perfect imperfections don't exist. The word made extinct. You grab my hair from my head and guide me on a journey of your entire body, every pore, bump, line, until I have outlined you with mouth and lip. Back and front, up and down, hip to hip. I slip my way to your navel and you slowly nudge my head in a direction directing me to the destination of primal pleasure. I am orally fixed, both our eyes closed. I remain giving you sensation until you shake and quiver. I deliberately deliver pleasure. However, it's not over. I'm in control. And I face you like I have been. This hasn't provoked anything but silence, and we begin to kiss sensually. So essentially, you turn your head to the left, and I am inside. Euphoria for both, moaning and groaning. You cannot hold it in any longer. The emotions you have always suppressed are now much stronger. You look at me and begin to cry. I worry and I ask why. You look up at me as tears gracefully fall from the sides of your eyes, rolling their way to your temples. I worship what you have on your mind, and you tell me. It just feels so good. I love you. Our short vow of silence was broken. I love you too. What can I do? You say just hold me, and that's exactly what I do. Even though we are apart, I still do hold on to you. Thank you for listening, and I hope you can appreciate me reading this for you, and I hope you can leave some mature comments and some insight into, what you like, what you didn't like. But mainly this is for me. This is for me to feel good about what I'm doing. So I feel like this is a really good poem, and hopefully other people will think the same thing. Um, Thank you again. Bye.